So, I watched Predator, Killer of Killers. And this movie introduced the beast that is the Warlord Predator.
This right here is my favorite thing, ever.
So of course, I'm building that. I started by modeling the Warlord mask in Blender, and for my first try at organic sculpting, I think it came out really nice. Once it was ready, I could send it over to my 3D printer, and there we go. The mandibles could connect directly to the skull on a small mount I added, and the top needed to be split into 2 pieces, but that means I only had 1 seam to fix. Using my wood burner, I quickly welded those pieces together. And with that, it was on to step 1. It was time for a classic combo once again.
Dylan! You son of a bitch!
This is a mixture of Bondo spot putty with acetone, which thins out the Bondo and fills in layer lines. I put about 3 coats of this on the skull and mandibles, but on the final coat, I stippled it on by tapping my paintbrush into the half-dried Bondo. This gave a rough look to the skull. Once that was dry, I moved on to step 2. I used Rust-Oleum 2-in-1 filler primer to apply 3 coats to the pieces. This is a good time to mention that I did 0 sanding throughout this whole project. Everything applied is to add a bone texture to the skull. And now it was time for step 3. I started the painting with a base coat of dark brown. Following that, I added light tan to bring out the high spots. Everything got a coat of matte clear coat, and once it was dry, I could bring it inside for hand painting. All I'm doing here is dry brushing varying shades of yellowish tan, and this is where the texture from the Bondo paid off. The cracks and dents were filled with a dark brown. And with everything done, we're ready for some glamour shots. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the build and want to see more, consider subscribing.